maybe. Yeah, just trying to hold center so far. Y breaks in with back air, and we're off to the races here.
Yeah, this being stage 1 is going to force a lot more proactive play from both players. Like, it's going to be a lot of positioning just to rack up the position onto the edge. I don't really know where I'm going with this one. It's the matter of if you could deny that top center platform, that's when you know you're wrong.
Yeah, and they're Y just trying to access the top center. Just Orcane bubbles right below it. It's just kind of tough to commit to that early option. And starbos is, even when Y makes it to the top platform, starbos has been just out of reach of any of Ranno's aerials.
Like, it sounds silly to centralize the stage to just one objective, but keeping Ranno away from there gives so many options to how Orcane is going to be able to set up for kills, set up for big damage, consistently repeat any off-stage plays. But from the top, starbos has to leave all of that positioning away, and Y can force that situation very easily.
Okay, starbos living there, playing incredible, but has to go to puddle. In a real bad spot, no resources. Charges it up, but a little too much. Can't get it. And the back air still doesn't kill. starbos with double jump here. Ooh, I really like the nair to break those needles, but Y was ready for it and just fared it down. Still, though, starbos with a nice lead here. Getting game 1 would be huge in this match, and Y is a super momentum-based player. Taking a set lead's critical.
Yeah, building up the momentum against starbos would be very important. But generally speaking, I feel like Y has all of the tools to make sure that he can do that. Like, Ranno as a character is just fantastic at being able to build that up from any position, even if he gets backed up perfectly.
Oh, reads the roll! starbos looking kind of good. Been a while since anyone here has really played against a good Orcane. And Bucket doesn't travel. Zaro's dead and gone. Dolphin Brick is like extra deceased. So
not especially a popular character, especially compared to Ranno. I feel like Ranno we can see all over the place. Could be the tri-state bias, but like it's just a very popular character.
I mean, Ranno's everywhere, every region. Every universe, we got aliens playing Ranno probably. It's ridiculous. None of them play Orcane, tell you that much.
And it makes sense too when you look at the character's tools. Like, there's so many different ways to approach how to use Ranno's stuff. Orcane though, you need a seasoned mind to make good use of these tools, and even then, it's still going to amount to a lot of the stage control and setup. He's just a strong set play character. He's going to do set play.
Orcane kind of follows like the ninja rule of power. If there's only one, you gotta be afraid. If there's more than one, suddenly you can practice, and you're ready for all of them.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Like if you were up against a whole group of ninjas, that's really easy. If you just got like one guy, it's like, ooh, I don't know, this guy looks tough.
Yeah, no, this is sound logic.
Same difference for Orcane. They're both very sneaky-like.
I guess this analogy kind of goes all around.
It is. Also, starbos has like the Japanese tag, and he's playing like the kind of like black and white, sneaky-looking one.
All right, I'm following.
I don't know. That's the analogy. I think I've taken it to the limit.
Yeah, no,
I can't reach any further.
It's a good reach.
Game 1 to starbos. Y needs a counter pick here. Checking out the bands, looking like Forest Form might be left open.
Taking away Rockball, I think. Good pick.
Tempest is open, Forest Sword's open, Aramod is open. Abyss is open, but that's starbos' favorite stage.
That would be a risky pick.
Okay, this makes a lot of sense. Y is going to board those platforms, throw so many needles, and just kind of try and slow the game down. Take those guaranteed openings, and not have to worry about Orcane, hopefully.
At the same time, I feel like Orcane's tools give him a lot of opportunity to control set platforms and reset situations too that are needed. Especially as long as the puddle's on the ground, like, you constantly have to worry about how much space gets covered by the bubbles.
Ooh, Y with an overextension. And now Y in the corner. starbos can use those bubbles to cover those platforms, while Y kind of slips past the down strong on the DI. And we're back to center.
Staying wily with the movement, I've noticed, is something that's benefiting both these players greatly. They're forcing a lot of awkward scrambles, so like even if you do get that good couple of hits in, you're in such a weird spot with it, or just due to weird DI, you can't amount it to a quick stock.
Yeah, I mean, they're both living pretty dang long. Feels like starbos has been getting kind of the advantage on that just because Orcane's kill percents are a bit easier to achieve. And yeah, these back airs just are not going to do it against Orcane. Puddle in kind of a useless place here, and yeah, might be repositioning that first thing. Okay. Kind of wanted it all. And now Y's in a scary spot playing with the lead as Ranno. That's tough. Putting another puddle on the top platform.
Starbos just rocking with it.
He's going crazy.
I mean, Y is all the better for it.
Yeah, Starbos just kind of trying to control the stage with a bunch of hitboxes, making Y not really feel secure about staying in any one place and going for those whiff punishes. No resources here. Has to tongue sling to the bubble. Looks like Starbos is giving it to him. And another bubble coming out here. All right, there it is, but bubble will save. Still no resources. Going to make another one. We are back, and that's it. Doesn't up air that one, though. Still no resources. Has not landed.
All right, it's Starbos' stock to take. He can make it happen.
And there, finally, Y lands 2 hundo, though, and yeah, that'll do it. Hard to live against Orcane when you're at that high percent. Basically anything kills, but Starbos, no wall jump, bubbles get parried, you're done. Y with a full stock lead, looking to equalize the set.
All that work that Starbos puts in, and for what?
Get parried.
Oh, but you gotta commend the perseverance. Like, forcing so many options out of Y, and Y has just been in total command.
Yeah, here's the Y that I've kind of expected from the get-go, just taking those big openings, whiff punishes, and making it looking lethal off stage. Starbos needs to figure something huge out, but this is not looking like his stage for it.
One thing I'm noticing especially in this game too is how present of mind that Y is in the bubble position. Either putting himself or the bubble immediately over it and making sure to lock down Starbos' options. We really haven't seen like too active of control from Starbos. He's making something happen here, but
yeah, the big stage has helped Y out a lot. It's a lot easier to just kind of take a breather and get better openings. All right, good no tech from Y there. Still living. And full stock behind. Starbos at 1,000,000,000%. DI's that one, but it's one up strong away. Could we see a Dacus?
Might not even need it at this point. Y is hunting for the kill off stage.
Maybe even back air, kind of 200 against Orcane. I think it'll kill off the side. Bit tough, but we are almost there. Doesn't parry that. We're still in this game. Dash attack might need till 400 to kill. That one's not likely. And yeah, it is going to be the Dacus taking it. So Starbos gets a counter pick. Live to 1,000,000,000,000% on the big stage, but the big stage did not benefit the neutral.
Yeah, it's on one hand, excellent play to be able to live that long, but if you don't do anything with the stock,
I mean, it's just tough against Ranno.
Just delaying the inevitable at that rate.
Could be an Abyss pick here if it is not banned. Good stage for both characters, but I think Starbos is likely to go for it.
Floor off the table once again.
We're looking at it. Nope.
Nope.
Fake out. You thought, you really did.
Traditionally a fantastic Ranno stage, but I feel like the way that Starbos controls space, Julesville can be a fantastic pick in this game too. It's just a matter of whether or not he's going to be able to actually play on the stage. Something that Y has done a fantastic job of denying in the past couple of games.
Y definitely prefers to play with himself on the stage and his opponent not, which is probably everyone, but Y is the only one I've seen who can commit to it in such a manner.
Generally speaking, good way to approach a platform fighter.
I mean, and a normal fighting game too. I mean, generally, all the time.
Yeah. We'd like to really emphasize the fact that Y is forcing so many interactions like towards the edge of the stage so far that even if Starbos is winning it out, he does not have the tools to go that far up and out. So building up all that damage that far away from the stage doesn't mean as much.
Oh, he gets chopped! Man, Starbos kind of built up a sneaky amount of damage with that Orcane combo into a ton of bubbles. Ended up being a forward tilt to seal it. Whoa, we're spaghettiing on the top platform.
And these are the scrambles I was talking about.
Oh my god, look at that! Look at this damage output, 75. Are you for real? And I thought they took that out of the game.
Hey, listen, if you're sneaky enough, you can still get it in. The tight stock counts, and honestly, like the puddle placement here from Starbos is also something I want to highlight.
Oh my god, and that's a full stock lead for Starb. The puddles have been fantastic. All these bubbles have been restricting Y so much. It feels like on a stage of this size, he has not been in the driver's seat like he has with last game. Gonna need to recover here, though, and that is a huge opening for Y. Look at this damage. Could he get a kill?
Big opportunity.
Good tech. Needs it, but Starbos get parried here. Out of resources, barely sneaks past. Can White confirm anyway? Not enough strong.
He's still keeping the offensive, though.
Full stock lead certainly evaporated, but now we're in extra credit territory, and starbos known to live even with that DI. Okay, 14.
Yeah, only so much you can do once you're in fair range at that point.
Yep. That is still true in the next game as well. they did not change it. Oh boy, no tech there. Why, steals it. Perfectly played last stock. starbos, 2 of them evaporating in an instant, could only get 26.
And it was really looking like starbos' game to win.
He had it figured out till he didn't. So it goes. Are we gonna run it back? That looked good for a second.
It would be smart on starbos, but what do you fix going into a game like that?
Oh man, I mean, that kind of got caught in the vortex of that Ranno combo, just couldn't escape. Maybe someone with more appealing platforms that you can get away to and not having to go off stage so much. Looking like the game plan. See if starbos can execute. Already getting poisoned.
At the same time, Spiritry is such a dangerous stage to make into when you consider how much space Ranno can control with just short hop and air.
And why a bit of a maestro here, already looking to do a ton of damage.
Like, low commitment options could pay dividends here for Ranno. So this is a pretty risky stage pick on Services Zone, but at the same time...
Yeah, you get the recovery, but what you lose is that, your stock. I have also made this mistake today. It's a little unfortunate.
The problem is that, like, yeah, on one hand, like, Orcane is going to be able to very actively control a lot of space. Puddle and Bubbles take up a huge amount of active space on Spirit Tree. And the platforms are favorable for being able to extend that off-stage play to get your kills. But then Ranno gets all of that and so much more.
Yeah, Ranno's maneuverability, either he has the maneuverability on the platforms from the side, or he has that kind of like Abyss Ranno classic needle stuff using the center. Just an overall super strong stage for him, and the additional recovery boon not looking worth for Orcane. Last stock of winners potentially here.
Much fantastic.
Whoop. Goodbye.
Get popped.
All right, and Y once again commanding the corner, waiting up the bubbles. starbos fighting back Bears. Orcane's get me out of here move.
Just trying to break away to
That did not grab.
That's so
brother. All right. I need a referee.
I was just about to make comment about how back air like flattens out Orcane a little bit so you can try to dodge some tools, but there's no dodging here. You just hold so much damage.
Feels like Y's everywhere at once and putting out hitboxes that kill you in those places.
Love the fake out. Give starbos a tiny bit of breathing room. Try to turn a reversal here.
17 down tilts and back airs. But the forward air of Ranno is the one that seals it. GG's.
All right.
Fist bump into handshake.
I like it. I like it. It's that confidence from Y, because we'll be seeing him later with Winterside Grands.
Y's got a couple of sets to chill. Looking super good. Has not been on loser's point at any time. I think it's just been 3-1, 3-1, 3-1. Solid.
It's just, again, it's that precise play. Like, even though starbos was inviting a decent amount of scrambles, at no point did it look like he could really monopolize on the situations he was setting up. It was Y who was coming out on top.
Yeah, I feel like anytime starbos thought he could threaten that space and put those hitboxes out, Y was there with a whiff punish, which against Orcane kind of illegal and scary.
Because it's a situation where you think Orcane's going to be moving around fluidly, and then, oh, there's a needle there.
Yep, needle, dash attack, down tilt, all the work.